You know, I think in the early days it was very easy because you could go to a homebrew computer club meeting and there was your whole market. And so you could find out what they thought. Matter of fact, you could show them your product and see what they thought. And because the products were much simpler then, within a few months you could change it all around and come back and show them a new one. But as the market got more sophisticated, it was less easy to do that. And the problem is that market research can tell you what your customers think of something you show them. Or it can tell you what your customers want as an incremental improvement on what you have. But very rarely can your customers predict something that they don't even quite know they want yet. As an example, no market research could have led to the development of the Macintosh or the personal computer in the first place. So there are these sort of non-incremental jumps that need to take place where it's very difficult for market research to really contribute much in the early phases of the thinking about how to, what those should be. However, once you have made that jump, possibly before the product's on the market or even after, is a great time to go check your instincts with the marketplace and verify that you're on the right track. And usually when you show people something, they'll say, "Oh my God, this is fantastic," or give you some feedback along those lines.
The day we started Apple Computer, IBM was far more powerful in the computer industry than Microsoft and Intel are today. The day we started Apple, because they not only controlled the technologies, they controlled the customer. They had direct contact with the customer. And so we should have just given up. I mean, Woz, I should have just nudged Woz, "Hey, forget it. We don't have a chance." But we were too stupid to know that. We hadn't gone to business school. We didn't read we didn't even know what the Wall Street Journal was. I'd never seen a Wall Street Journal. And that served us well. So, what can I say? I think every good product that I've ever seen in this industry, and pretty much anywhere, is because a group of people cared deeply about making something wonderful that they and their friends wanted. They wanted to use it themselves. And that's how the Apple I came about, that's how the Apple II came about, that's how the Macintosh came about. And that's almost everything I know that's good has come about. It didn't come about because people were trembling in the corner, worried about some big company stomping on it. Because if the big company made the product that was right, then most of these things wouldn't have happened. I mean, if Woz and I could have went out and plunked down, $2,000 and bought an Apple II, why would we have built one? We weren't trying to start a company, we were trying to get a computer.
The problem with the television market, the problem with innovation in the television industry is the go-to-market strategy. The television industry fundamentally has a subsidized business model that gives everybody a set-top box for free or for $10 a month. And that pretty much squashes any opportunity for innovation because nobody's willing to buy a set-top box. Ask TiVo, ask Replay TV, ask Roku, ask Vudu, ask us, ask Google in a few months. So all you can do, Sony's tried as well. I mean, Panasonic's tried, a lot of people have tried. They've all failed. So all you can do is add a box onto the TV system. You can say, well, gosh, I noticed my HD TV has a bunch of HDMI ports on it. One of them is coming from the set-top box, so I'll just add another little box with another one. Well, you just end up with a table full of remotes, cluster full of boxes, bunch of different UIs, and that's the situation we have today. The only way that's ever going to change is if you can really go back to square one and tear up the set-top box and redesign it from scratch with a consistent UI across all these different functions and get it to the consumer in a way that they're willing to pay for it. And right now, there's no way to do that. So that's the problem with the TV market. You know, we decided, what product do we want the most? A better TV or a better phone? Well, the phone won out, but there was no chance to do a better TV because there was no way to get it to market. What do we want more, a tablet or a better TV? Well, probably a tablet, but it doesn't matter because if we wanted a better TV, there's no way to get it to market. The TV's going to lose until there is a viable go-to-market strategy. Otherwise, you're just making another TiVo. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the fundamental problem. It's not a problem with technology. It's not a problem of vision. It's a fundamental go-to-market problem.
In the phone area, you were able to recreate that go-to-market strategy by working with a carrier. So does it make sense to partner with a cable operator?
Well, then you run into another problem, which is there isn't a cable operator that's national. There's a bunch of cable operators. And then it's not like there's a GSM standard where you build a phone for the US and it also works in all these other countries. No, every single country has different standards, different government approvals. It's very what's the right word?
Daunting.
Tower of Babel-ish, you know, or that's not the right word. Balkanized. It's very balkanized. So I'm sure smarter people than us will figure this out. But that's why when we say Apple TV is a hobby, we want to make a better product than they do, and we do.
Right.
So that's what we're about. We're about making better products. And what I love about the consumer market that I always hated about the enterprise market is that we come up with a product, we try to tell everybody about it, and every person votes for themselves. They go yes or no. And if enough of them say yes, we get to come to work tomorrow. You know, that's how it works. It's really simple. As where the enterprise market, it's not so simple. The people that use the products don't decide for themselves. And the people that make those decisions sometimes are confused. So it's...